Dacia Richards with Friday's edition of the regional news. We begin with news from Barbados. Barbados Prime Minister Mia Mottley says she is prepared to have her United States visa revoked as she urged the Caribbean community, CARICOM, countries to ensure that they are able to explain what the Cubans have been able to do for us as they seek to defend the Cuban Health Brigade program. The United States has raised questions about the program while CARICOM countries have insisted it has significantly benefited the region. United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced recently that Washington would be expanding an existing Cuba-related visa restriction policy that targets forced labor linked to the Cuban labor export program. Prime Minister Mottley, who is also the chair of CARICOM, is the latest regional leader to address the issue, saying she would be the first to inform the world that Cuban health professionals have been paid, quote, the same thing that we pay Bajans, and that we notion being peddled not just by the government in the US, but the previous government, that we were involved in human trafficking by engaging with the Cuban nurses was fully repudiated and rejected by us, unquote. She added that, quote, now I don't believe that we have to shout across the seas, but I am prepared like others in the region. Then if the cost of it is the loss of my visa to the US, then so be it, unquote. In Haiti, the United States has extended a flight ban to Port-au-Prince, Haiti until September 8 due to worsening security conditions and escalating gang violence. The Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) made the decision after assessing ongoing threats to civil aviation. Initially imposed in November 2024, the restriction followed incidents where 3 commercial aircraft were struck by gunfire while landing at Toussaint Louverture International Airport. Although flights resumed at 6 other Haitian airports, deteriorating conditions in the capital have led to a prolonged suspension. The restrictions were set to expire on Wednesday, but officials decided the risks were still too high. U.S. and Haitian officials have discussed possible steps to restore commercial air travel safely, but no concrete timeline has been established. Finally, the United Kingdom government announced on March 12 that with immediate effect, all nationals of Trinidad and Tobago will now require a visa to enter the UK, including for short visits. The decision comes in response to what the UK government described as a, quote, significant increase, unquote, in T&T nationals arriving as visitors and then claiming asylum. According to an official release from the government, the new visa requirement is intended to address the misuse of the Electronic Travel Authorization (ETA) system and to protect the integrity of the UK's immigration process. However, a 6-week transition period has been implemented. Travelers who booked their travel and obtained an ETA before the changes will be allowed to enter the UK without a visa until April 23, 2025. British High Commissioner to Trinidad and Tobago John Dean said the change aligns T&T with many other visa-required countries with which the UK maintains close ties. According to the Times, asylum claims from T&T nationals rose from an annual average of 49 between 2015 and 2019 to 439 in the past year. A UK government spokesperson told the newspaper the new requirement addresses the growing trend of people arriving as tourists and then claiming asylum. The spokesperson added that the UK, quote, will continue to warmly welcome visitors, unquote, and that the visa requirement will be kept under review. Thank you for watching. Do have a great weekend and a happy Pago to you. Until next time.